Hello there, it's Ignis, and I'm going to be doing, I guess looking over one of my VODs. And we'll see how many times I troll this match, because I remember this one being pretty bad. So we get to see. Okay, so looking at the draft already, I have an Atlas forward, which is not the best thing, but it's every character is actually playable in forward. So it's all about how he plays it, but I want to be focused more on me. So I'm taking heavy-handed class to last in prime time. It's a pretty standard page on Drakar. Man, need some sound, huh? Probably put something behind it. I'm already just positioned for the orb. Not contested by anybody because Yoki doesn't want to test me here because they're both playing core control champs. So they're going to have way more redirects than us this game. So our objective is to play for late game and be able to score on them. Because brawlers are stronger the later on the game goes. Right now, let's rewind this for a second. I want to see what happens. How they take damage and how my teammate dies here. So I don't have any abilities up. Which I don't know why I used them, I'll be honest. So I got nothing. That's just all Kai, and they just died. Okay. Like that. I'm just trying to get all the orbs. My goalie's letting me have his orbs, so I can get high level quickly. A lot of pressure on a goalie right now. I'm not able to execute any kills here, which is probably really bad. So I can show you where I troll right here, I believe. So here it's a little troll because I missed the shotgun shot, and that's just mechanical. But then we'll see, I have R right now. I could use it right now, but I don't have any shotgun shots, so this doesn't matter. But now I have one. I could have been going for this orb right here, and I could have ulted him backwards so he wouldn't get it. Because they don't really have a way to kill me except for Giga Blast. So as long as I try to sidestep it, I should be a little bit okay. So there I use my R. There, it's in a pretty okay spot to score. I probably mess up here. Yeah, I just didn't win the strike where I tried using my E, but that was a mistake because the E doesn't hit really that well on the core. It's kind of like a Nautilus hook, where it has a different hitbox for cores and characters right now for some reason. I really don't know why. Right here is a kill. Yep. Okay, and there's a goal. Okay, that looks pretty clean. I got the kill there. I got the orb there too. Right before I scored, I got the orb as well and the goal. So that's a lot of experience on me right now. So how do I throw this lead? I'm level 5. This is the first score of the game. We've killed Kai, so he has 0 stacks right now. We can look around here. I mean, it's looking pretty good right now. But let's see why this game took so long. Doing a little bit of emoting. Okay, the orb spawning. I'm going for the core here. And fish takes orbs, that's fine. I think I should have not been there. I think Megaverse could have cleared it very easily against Yoki. I've used my W, or like this, which was very not good. Think about it. Wait, sorry. It's like right here. I use it off cooldown. I use it to get the orb. It's like, what? I killed him. That's crazy. So I'm just striking it. I'm not really getting good angles. What I should have been doing here, definitely I could have scored this for sure, is I need to be hitting these corners more instead of trying to score him to kind of fake him out. Because he's already standing in the middle of it. I hit to these corners and maybe try to get like an angle on it when the ball's more sped up. It was pretty hard to do there when there's people on me though. So that wasn't too bad. Me standing here is really troll. Right here. When I go and stand for this orb right here, that's just me just trolling right now. Because look, I am low, right? But Atlas doesn't have a way to kill me here. and neither does their Juno. So I should be right here. I have one shotgun shot here. What should happen is I should shotgun him this way. He should be shotgunned upwards, and I should be able to just either just rebound the ball right here, bounce it right here, and then I just score it, right? But instead, or you could try to win the strike war. The first option is probably better. I did neither. I went for the orb, as one does. I've known to be griefer for the orb, and I do it again. That was a griefing ult. That was pretty bad. Good intentions though, because if I hit ult there, I could kill him. See, he almost dies there. I'm using my Easer, it's pointless, but it goes in here. What should have happened? Let's see. So like, even if I killed him here, I hit R. I'm supposed to hit R here. Like, or if I hit R earlier, Ghost would have been hit by the slow as well, right? That's just a slight misplay by Megaverse. I think there's not too much he could have done there, except for use his fireballs. But still, it's 1-1, right? And there's a big problem. It's not too big, but I'm still level 8. They're kind of catching up, but Fish is still level 5. So this is my cue. I really need to just stomp this game. I need to get 10 as quickly as possible and just try to end it, man, before they all get to level 10. Even though I'm stronger level 10, them getting to level 10 too, it just makes the game harder for me. So I try to do a little corn action there. The problem is they're playing 3 people in the goalie and Fish is still midfield. I mean, so I can't go for a score here. Me, like, doing this. Wait, look. So I have this amount of abilities up, right? I RE here, he dies, for sure. What I try to do instead is, I focus on the core here. I'm like, maybe I can gamer outplay this somehow? I'm not sure what I was thinking there. Maybe I thought, like, I could try to score it. But, of course, there's 3 people blocking me, so that wasn't going to work. Now, I finally decide, you know what? I'm going to RE him. I'm going to kill him this way. The problem is, all 3 of them are on me, and they're ready to peel him off of me. They can use their abilities and hit me away, so let's see what happens. So instead, I still focus for that core. I still killed him eventually, which is good. I should have killed him a teeny bit earlier. Look at here. This is great. I got shotgun up. All I got to do is press it. He's got to use his W. Or I could strike shotgun. Either works. And I choose to strike. And I just win the strike war, and he goes in. So that's pretty good. We had 2 points. But it's been quite a while. I'm level 10 now. So I should be waiting for my cooldowns to come back up. See, I have 3 charges because I have prime time. My ult's up in 5. So right now, I'm just going to kind of cover this area right here, making sure they can't just hit it up here. Because I want the ball to be on their side of the map. In side streets, it's easier to do that. Because there's this little pocket here, and you can keep hitting it back and forth. Now I got all my abilities up. I should have killed the Ghost there. That's a misplay. If somebody is using a speed up, right, they don't have a blink like this Kai here. They have a W that makes them go faster. The best thing to do under Jakar is if they're close to you, only if they're close to you, so you can land it easier, you throw out your R first. That's what I should have done there. Because if you throw out your R first, it makes it so much easier to land all of the shotgun shots after. But I just did not do it. I've got my cooldowns now, and look. They got the ball, they got the goal. That shouldn't have happened. Let's look. I could have probably killed Juno here too. We're going to check on it. So there, I missed Ghost. Juno's going in here. Still not killable with my cooldowns, especially with side street. These walls are pretty bad. The Juno Slimes, yeah, I don't know. It would have been hard. So there's me just doing this, which is pretty bad. Because I'll be honest, I'm just trying to have fun. I'm trying to solo queue, but in this, like, just have fun, just troll. This is not what you do, though. This is definitely not what you do. I start off, I win the strike war. This is good, right? Next thing I do, I walk in between, use my W right there, right? My W is nothing. I use it to hit the core. Because I can't kill anybody here, and I can't use it to get the orb. So that's a misplay, use my W there. And I'm in between 3 players. If they were brawlers, I'm able to live and just do this because they're not brawlers. If, like, they weren't all core control characters with the least amount of damage that they give, except for Kai. Like, Juno is not good for killing characters. I would be so doomed right now. No, I use my movement ability. I'm in between 3 players, so they have all of their cooldowns up. This is a bad idea. Don't do it. Okay, I hit them. I hit them a lot with that E, actually. Just a lot of damage. So next thing I should be looking for, it's like, do I go for, I swear to God, I'm going to go for orb here, and it's going to be the worst thing in my life. I'm low. You know, I choose not to go for the orb here. Great job, me. I'm not trolling right now. I'm looking to punish these players. But I am, okay, right here. I can shotgun him. See, I hate this corner because it bounces them back. So this is why I'm not using my abilities, but I definitely should be angling him like this. It's just I don't trust my mechanics right now. Right now, then I go for the orb. I mean, I should have definitely punished Juno there. That's really bad. There, I just messed up. What I should have done was shotgun the ball with them. Right, there's a small margin of error there. But it's possible where I can shotgun this ball. Well, not this one, but actually, yeah, shotgun wouldn't have actually hit that one. So I guess I'm okay. I tried to strike it, but my strike either struck second or missed. But the double kill here is really huge. All my team has to do is just pass around Juno, which they do. And we scored our goal. So now we just need 2 more goals to win. So how did this game get to like 11-11? I need to figure it out. What happened? I know me and Megaverse were trolling and bantering in VC, but we should have definitely ended this game. So Fish uses his cooldowns. Okay. Okay. That was an okay play. But I think I messed up here as well. Right here. I think actually ulting here is actually pretty good. Because I could potentially score down, but he still has W up, so I'm pretty sure he'll just W it. But maybe trading his W is good. So maybe I should strike there. I think I should strike there. What I should have done better was actually kill him. Because I could definitely kill a ghost. I am trolling right now, and they score. Yoki is just cherry picking right now. He's just sitting in our enemy goal net. And he's getting these weird ones. The way to play against this is you can do 2 things. One, you can kill him. I could go back and kill him right now, but as I said earlier, I'm just trying to end the game as quickly as possible, so they stop scaling up. So I'm just gonna try to have faith in Megaverse, and since Fish is sitting back there, you know, I can't pass with him, which is quite unfortunate. If he was up here, we could accomplish the goal I wanted earlier. So in solo queue, I think moving back there might be the right play to go to kill Yoki, but I'm not sure. He also has a jump, so he can dodge one of my abilities. And since my other teammate's an Atlas, right? And the other guy's Kai. Kai could do some damage to Yoki, right? But my other forward, he's not really doing any damage to Yoki. Let's be real now. Duno's not going to be damaged by him. So this is why I choose to kind of play more aggressive. Kind of... Because these guys, their movement's more limited, right? Because they have to stay in the goal box. Like Boo, especially. He needs to stay in the goal box. Ghost Lister, he's just doing what he wants to do. But it's easier to KO Boo, and if I KO Boo, because I'm level 10, so I can do some combos on him when his R is down like right now. Once I get my abilities back, I can KO Boo, and it's going to be really easy for me to score. That's actually crazy that he blocked that. Let me go back on that, actually. I'm trying to pass it through this wall here, so it slides up here. I mean, it's closed go gates, but I'm fishing for things. So right now I'm just doing damage. Right here, he blocks that, bro. Because it's a sweet spot shotgun, the core goes flying. He actually redirects that. He's actually insane. I use all my cooldowns to try to score that goal. I think I should use them for KOing to guarantee the goal going in. So I used like half them for goaling and half them for KOing. And I should have just committed to killing Boo. Like wait until my abilities come back up and KO him. But I didn't do that. That was a mistake on my part. I get 100-0 staggered here. Let's see how that happens. So he gets the orb from me. I get this one. Get hit by a Giga Blast for like half my HP actually. I have 2 E's. Could have definitely killed him there. Just didn't press it for whatever reason. Yoki's cherry picking yet again. Megaverse, I think he cleared down or something. I don't know why he's over there. I'm mainly trying to focus on my gameplay right now. So I get the KO. Now, this is bad. Yoki's got to get the ball, and it's going to go this way. There's no way for me to get it right now. There is one way for me to get it right now. There is actually one way, and that's to time by a shotgun shot to stagger him to get the ball, so he can't strike it. But he can still use abilities. Still, it's very iffy. Let's see what happens. I go for the orb because I'm very low. I think that's a safe play. But if you're trying to go for some clips, man, montage moment, you shotgun that guy. You shotgun that Juno right there. And you try striking the top corner. Okay, so it's 4-3. We only need one more goal to win. Okay. So what happened here? A little skirmish in the side streets. I think later on in the game, Drakkar is playing. When you're playing Drakkar, you don't need to try to go for these things as much. These crazy like hitbox on yourself into killing them. I tried to get that angle on them, but as you can see, when they're super higher level, it's hard to get these because they move way quicker. So you should go less for those like weird hitbox hits, like more angle it so you can hit them more. Because the damage is more important. Because it's easier to get your cooldowns back, so you have more opportunity to punish them off the damage you're putting out early, if that makes sense. Like if I throw an E on somebody, my E is gonna come up way quicker if I'm level 10 than if I was level 4. So if I just use my E for damage, not even trying to kill him, like I could use it to like just blast him from half across the map from way easier. So just guaranteeing that you land your hits, I think, is a little bit more important late instead of going for these angles. That's just something to put in mind. So I get a shotgun shot here. He dies. I have no cooldowns. Right now, I'm looking to get an orb to get the movement speed and reposition. But honestly, it's not looking very plausible. If I go over here, I'm probably going to get hit by one ability and die. If I go to this one, Boo's a good enough player to know that he's going to use an ability here to deny me that orb. So my next thing is I should walk over here to get open for a pass. Let's see what I do. Okay. So I sidestep it, and then I get the orb, which is fine. The next thing I need to do is I need to notice what do I got left of my shotgun shots here. They ain't coming up. There's going to be one coming up in a second, right? Oh, never mind. That's just a weird visual thing. But basically, I didn't have any abilities. Look what I did here. Okay. Shotgun shot hit him. Oh. So there is one way I could potentially score this. It's a really dumb way. But if you hit this corner right here, I'm not sure if it'll work correctly. But there's this weird angle that if you hit it this way, it'll bounce back. I need to test this more, but you might be able to hit it to that. But otherwise, I think it's okay. I'm trying to think. I could try to slide it, or I need to walk to the core quicker. He uses expanse, so there's really nothing I can do here except for hit it along the wall. Hitting into expanse isn't the correct play, but I probably do that anyways. If I hit it in this corner, it will save a little bit of time, and then I can hit to the next corner. So what I should do, I wait it out, and I try to strike second, which is actually a good play, now I think about it. Right now, that's a good ult. He doesn't have his ult up, so I can... oh, wait. Yeah, he did. That'd be on CD still. Now he doesn't have any ult. He gets KO'd. Goalie loses the strike quarter. It's okay. It's 4-4. I think the main reason this game went on for so long is I think I'm playing somewhat okay. I made some mistakes, though. That's one thing. And our other forward is not playing too well in the core control, unfortunately. It's like he wanted to be playing goalie. That makes sense. Right here. It's a pretty big mistake. What should happen here is I should be on this Juno and force her to use her dash, right? Because Juno without her dash is really easy to KO. So the best way to do this is to walk up to her. And if they don't jump, use one shotgun shot on the other. If she doesn't jump again, use your ult. But after a while, because you don't want to waste your ult for sure. Good clear on that. Okay, this is okay. I got 2 shotguns, so I could have maybe killed Yoki there, actually. I think he still had jump up, so I could have not killed him, but I would have got his jump. So I'm looking for some... I think the worst thing I'm doing right now, but this is just more of a solo queue thing, just because it works against worse goalies and stuff, is I'm literally just trying to fish for things. I'm just cherry picking and trying to KO the goalie and whoever's over here. But what I should be doing is just kind of KOing opponents when they go for the core, use it to our advantage, hopefully pass with fish and score the ball. I'm not doing a lot of this game. I'm not doing a lot of that this game, which is a big red flag to be why I had to have... We're losing, right? We're losing because I didn't do that. We're losing because I didn't realize I need to KO one of these guys. I need a pass between fish. We need to have fish to score these goals much easier. Or else it's just a straight up mechanical. Like, it's up to me to play mechanically really well to score. Right there, it's a shotgun shot missed. I still have 3 abilities. Okay, yeah, this is a good play. He's going to have to jump here. He just jump. I ulted the ball. I think I was trying to ult him. But it's still fine, because I can use that ball to... Oh, well, they didn't get lighted on fire. But yeah, I should have saved my ult for sure there, because I knew he's supposed to jump. I mean, it's looking at it by, like, frame by frame. But I should have known he would have jumped there. Okay, that's a very ego play. Where I think it's the right play still. I would generally go for the orb here if you feel less safe. The only reason why this is a good play is because, if I told you this earlier, the enemy team really can't kill me. They really can't. They've got they got the worst characters pretty much in the game. Like, worst team comp ever for killing players. So I'm able to get away with having a quarter of my HP and doing that. Right? Well, I definitely shouldn't have. I'm just going to rewatch it again. So I ult the ball. It does give me a cool little angle to try to score that. I failed miserably here. This is where it went a little bit downhill. Right here, what I should do is, I can't do anything yet, right? I need to stay up. Look, he's got to get the ball anyway, so he can pass it up. I can score it. Right now, if he passes to me, I can still score. But because I walked down so far, I can't get this angle up here. He doesn't get the pass to me. Like, you just need to leave yourself more opportunities. You got to have a little bit more faith in your teammates when the ball's already past you, right? You're not going to run back for the ball when it's going Mach speed. But I do finally manage to sink the goal, and it's evened up 5-5. I'm just going to go over the trainings a little bit, actually, because I realized I didn't talk too much about them. So, with Ghost Electricity, or Kai, we're going with Kai. With Kai running stacks with stacks, it's a pretty good thing that I need to kill him. I need to kill Kai to make sure he doesn't keep stacking all these, and he gets more boost speed. The more boost speed he gets, the harder he's going to kill. The easier it's going to be for him to score my goalie. Yoki, he's running durable, rapid fire, perform. So basically, he's just running CDR. He just wants to have his slimes out as much as possible to score the goals. He wants as much core control as possible to get it past Mr. Fish and Megaverse here. And Boo, he's running built diff extra special crossover. So classic goalie trainings. Crossover is really good in goalie box because whenever you strike, you get move speed, and in goalie box you have a lower cooldown on your strike. Even if you're not the goalie, by the way, it's for anybody. You just gotta be in this box here. It has to be in your own box. And right now, Megaverse, I'm always surprised by the Kai trainings. They're always a little weird, but this makes sense. He's played Kai a lot, so honestly, if you play Kai goalie, good trainings. Build different X special career of large things. I don't know if I feel about that. I would probably take crossover. Especially because I think he can't get to the ball very fast, I'll be honest. But we're going to see what happens here. So right here, I mean, I could ult him right here. A big thing I'm noticing in the last, like, 2 rounds or so is I'm not really KOing these forwards like I should be doing. Like, look, I'm ulting max range to try to hit the goalie to score a ball. I need to give up the fact that I'm not going to be able to. Everyone's been 10, man. I shouldn't be just trying to end the game, right? Like, I need to play it out properly. I need to figure out how I can KO these opponents so I can open up this opening, this space to score the goal. Right now, a good opportunity for me to kill is Electricity. He's walking through side streets. I could W up on him, or I could just walk on him and force him to walk back. He's probably going to get to this spot before me, though. Either option I do. Yeah, okay, so he says E to slow me. I go invisible here. So I have 4 seconds to my ult. I can E or E somebody. It can't be Yoki. I have to E him once if I do it to Yoki. I decided to go for the goalie. It almost succeeds, but it does not, unfortunately. And there we go. There's the KO. So yes, I missed an E, but the job still got done. It's It's pretty good. Yeah, I chose to just KO him because I don't need to win a 50-50 if he's dead. So it's tied 6-6 again. Another reason why brawlers are better late game, if you can't tell, is I told you because they have a lot of damage rate and it's easier to KO people later. There's also longer cooldown timers on death later, and the ball goes crazier. It goes everywhere. So it's less controlled environment, and brawlers reign supreme when everything is crazy. Everything's in chaos. Brawlers can get the ball quicker. They can get it easier because they don't have to wait for these Kai-Es to get past, like, to keep the ball wherever they want it. The Kai-R, right? The ball's going to go flying, and eventually it's going to be in the spot that I want it to be in, like that. And then we get in our goal. I'm just trying to pressure Boo, and they're kind of falling into shambles when they don't have a goalie, which is what most teams in solo queue do, which is why it's a really good strat in solo queue. And it's still a great one in team coordinated play as well. But in team coordinated play, you're not going to get this draft. And you can't just run straight for him because you will get lasered. Well, this one is going to be a long VOD, I guess. Mr. Fish just taking a little sit down there. Needs a little break. I do like to always press tab decent amount of times just to refresh my knowledge on the cooldowns. I mean, not cooldowns, trainings. So right now, I always have my ult always a little bit too late. I think I should be saving my abilities to try to combo with it. But again, your ult can either be used as a combo tool, which is my favorite way to use it because it looks cool and I love doing it solo queue, or you could use it to slow down the goalie and cross map him. I think I did that maybe once this game. Maybe I didn't even do it. But it's a pretty good way to score against some mobile goalies like this. You just ult them when they're on one side, you shotgun them up. You hope your teammate scores in the bottom. If they don't, you just run back and get that ball. Drakar is all about just creating that space. Creating that space on the goalie net, so he's supposed to stay the top side, creating the space on forwards, making sure they can't do stupid things. And they kind of zone off part of the field from them. Like this Juno, I have fully tunneled on this goalie, and it's going to be the way I win or lose this game, apparently. Because I do not care about this Juno. Juno just used her jump. Juno can die. Okay, my team killed Juno by themselves. Good job, team. Unfortunate. But yes, Juno should have died way earlier if I wanted to go target her. So I think that's another mistake. Okay, pretty good. Going invisible here is a little stretch, but I think I was farming clips. 1v3 invisible against an enemy team. Next best thing I can do here is shotgun the ball when he tries to hit it. I don't make it in time, so I don't get a shotgun the ball. So I end up going invisible shotgun. See, it's always okay to do this, actually. Going invisible at level 10 off the rip is the only time I will allow Drakar to go invisible. After like a second, I'll walk up and go invisible if my objective is to kill the goalie, because that can happen. Especially now that Alice ult is on a fairly long CD. Like a pretty long one, even with extra special. It has like a 60-second cooldown, I believe. I mean, it's with the CDR and the extra special though, so it's not that much anymore. But it's still a really long cooldown. The score is 8-8. Yoki is emoting me. Right here. I should get his jump. The biggest thing I noticed that I did wrong this game, just from looking at it at least, I'm just talking on the fly, but the biggest thing I've noticed is that I'm not forcing out Juno's jump. I'm not, right? I'm looking for the core more than often because I'm trying to score, but I'm playing Drakar, so I should be killing this Juno or making her force to jump so she can't use it to get over here or get out of danger potentially later on. Right? Like that guy's able to jump there because, well, I didn't get it earlier. It wasn't a useful jump, but it could have been. So now we're looking at where the core is right now. This is in a really good spot for me. The thing I've also noticed is every round from the past like 5 rounds, I'm starting with my ult on CD. Now, maybe I'm just going off the rip a little bit too much because I'm level 10. I don't think it's a good idea. There, Ghost should have died. He didn't pop his W time, bro. He should 100% have died right there. We can go back to it. I can see how many chances I had to kill him right here. Let's see. Boom. 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 Yeah. Like, all for this part, I could have killed him. If anything, I could have hit him right, and then I could have kept hitting him. And he'd at least not be able to play the game at all. I'm trying to go for this random strike. Because, like, a good thing to do, I guess. Because your strike's on a cooldown. If you don't think you're going to get the ball anyways, you might as well strike on the enemy. Right? If your cooldowns are on cooldown. Because if they have the ball and they try to hit it, it's pretty good sometimes. Okay, so I finally punished Juno there. We did something good. And the ball just goes in. Okay. That corner was really going fast. So that's what happens when I actually turn back for the Juno, who I should have been killing most of this time. This should be your goal when not trying to close out games, I think. For me, though, I just love bullying goalies, even though it's not a great idea, as you can see here. Let's see what I could have done there. 1. Juno walks through side streets, doesn't she? Juno, I should have at least forced Juno to jump right here by shotgunning her. I don't. She jumps anyways because she predicts a shotgun. Okay, now she has no jump, right? I have W up still. I can just catch up to her. I can catch up to her and blast her all the way over here, and she'll be at least almost dead. And I can guarantee at least one of my teammates is gonna kill Yoki for that misplay. But I do not choose to do that, and I choose to go for Boo here. Which is, yes, it's the incorrect play. It would be a good play, though, if the ball was saved. But again, that is trusting your teammates a little bit. The best way, if you don't think you have a good goalie or a good teammates, kill the forward that keeps overextending trying to get these goals. Then use your number advantage and score the ball with your teammates. Because even if you don't pass to them, right, your teammates won't be back here trying to defend against that person when they're dead. They'll be up here more. So they'll be able to at least catch a rebound. But you should pass between them and try to score. So that's the benefit of killing an enemy. They're literally off the map for like 12 seconds. That's a whole good 12 seconds where you get your cooldowns back and try to score. I've been winning a decent amount of strike wars this game, but I've just not been punishing this guy. Since I missed my E, I chose to just get the orb. Okay, this is a kill. Forcing him Atlas to R. And kind of diverting his attention a little bit. It slides barely. These walls, man. They are the bane of goalies. If you want a cheeky goal, you hit it in here. You bounce like that, and it'll just slide right on in. Just basically get it to this corner. Like this small margin. And you're gaming, boys. Boys and girls, ladies and gents, you are gaming. Again, he gets these corners. Okay, I threw my ult on him this time. Yes, and then I walk. Thank you. Thank you. I did what I needed to do there. That was exactly what I needed to do. Later on in the game, I like to start off combos with my ult if I can, if they're a high priority. The reason being is because I don't want to get the cheesy stuff when I can, like, I don't need to ERE to kill somebody when I can just REE with my damage. It's more consistent. As long as I'm point blank next to them, my R's pretty hard to dodge if they don't have a dash. It does have a wind up animation, but with movement speed buff, they can't run out of it. And, because you're way faster late game, using your R first is a great thing to do. The only reason you use it in between, by the way, ERE, is because there's an internal cooldown on your your shotgun shot. It has an internal cooldown when you can recast it again. So you want to make sure you're not wasting that time and just use your R in between that time so you can just get them killed really quick. There, I just strike word wrong. I should have strike second. Just mechanical. Could have maybe done a little bit better with positioning the ball this game as well. I'm striking way too early. I'm just spazzing out right now. I'm just trying to live, bro. I got too many things on my mind right now. Right here, he should be dead. Ghost should be dead. I should at least force out Atlasar. Okay, I go for a cheeky orb steal. This is fine. Okay, and then the R is really good. I didn't manage to strike the ball there, which is really tragic. Let's see. I definitely could have. So get the orb. I ult him, I hope, first. I try to go for an ERE because goalies have more stagger or whatever in the goalie box. Then I go for an R, which is good. He hits it up top, and I just barely miss my strike. What he should have done is hit it down, and I wouldn't have any chance to clear it. That's some misplay by him, and I should have definitely punished it for it. But I just did not manage to be able to do it. Looking pretty low. This was a pretty bad play by me. I should just stick on the goalie here because I walk up here. It gives these two players an avenue to just funnel me straight into the blast zone. Luckily, I don't die, but I definitely should not have lived off that one. And there we go. I am dead. I can't be going for these plays here. I've just gotten too cocky throughout this game that I have not been dying because they're playing this comp. They can still kill me when I'm shattered like that. Any ability permanents can kill me. Okay, Megaverse clears it very well there using the corners to clear the ball. And the E right there, amazing stuff. Okay, I start off the combo with my R, but I did it a little bit too far away, so it missed. He sidestepped it. See, look how fast these players are moving. Especially when you get to overtime. Everything just becomes so much faster, and everything has become so much more crazy. The amount that you hit the core for, it goes way faster. As you can see, it's just speeding around the map. Right there. I could have shotgunned the core in. Next move is right here. I strike down, but I'm staggered. I hit by his E, so I can do that. Finally managed to sink it in. But this is a very long game for no reason, and you can definitely see how it should have ended earlier. But at least I get to see how many mistakes I made. I won't remember how many mistakes I made. I'm just saying the ones I did. Okay, that's really good for me. I know he doesn't have R too, so I'm just gonna keep running at him. Wait, there's back up. I swear he used it as the last goal. This has just gotten to that point. There is a very good stuffing tool you can use on Drakkar, which is kind of just passing it into the wall right here. Passed it into the wall, so it'll be in this angle right here. I want to position the goalie and the core in the same spot. If you do that, you can hit them both with a heavy hit, so he can't strike. And you just can't do anything. And then we score. And that's the game. Let's just look at the stats here and see how many redirects Juno had. Let's be honest. How many redirects did Juno have? She better have like 5 billion. 116 redirects to my 49. Honestly, that is not a bad amount of redirects as Drakkar, but it's pretty bad because we went over 12 minutes. But as you can see, this character is not very good at touching the core very well, and has, well, he can do things that are better worth his time, like KOing opponents. So that's not too terrible. I got 1 assist, 1 save, 7 goals, 40 KOs, 29 orbs. Maybe got a little bit too many orbs. Went a little bit of an orb fiend. Went a little crazy. I quite like them. They're very fun. I love Speed Orb, by the way. It's the best one. Speed Orb into CDR Orb. Those are the 2 best. Well, actually, Knockback Orb's pretty good. I think I'd rate that 1/3, though. And then damage. It depends, honestly, on what map. That's besides the point. A lot, dude. Megaverse had a lot of redecks. He had 73 saves, which is a crazy amount of saves. You see here, Boo had 50 saves. And there is a main reason why Boo only had 50 saves. It's because he was dead. You can't save the ball if your goalie's dead. And that's how you play Drakkar. That is how you do it. You bonk them, and then they can't save it if they're dead. Okay. Well, that was a weird VOD to be sure. 12 to 10. Literally like 22 points. But okay. Now, it's Ignis. You should probably watch my stream, I guess. Copium, you can watch it, sure. Thank you for watching.